The wooden world of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful, colorful floors. It has floors of blue, brown, green, and white. There are stations, cranes, and lots of bridges to see the sights. There are mountains and a coal mine, and docks where visitors to the wooden world arrive. The wooden world also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas! Hello, everybody! Welcome to the wooden world of Sodor. Most of the engines on the wooden world of Sodor love being at their favorite places, such as the docks where Cranky loads and unloads cargo. The mountain bridge where the engines can see the entire island. Well, almost. And Knapford Station where the engines can collect their cars or their coaches. One fine morning, Thomas and his friends were at Tim of Sheds. They were deciding which engine was to pull the special delivery at Knapford Station.
A fine express engine like me should pull a special delivery.
Oh, I don't think so, Gordon. A cheeky little blue engine with a number 1 like me should pull it. It doesn't matter which engine pulls what. You still have to cross the Bridge of Doom.
The Bridge of Doom? What's that?
Oh, it's just that bridge over there. And what's wrong with it? Well, I never got to tell any of you engines this story, as you were always busy. But now, as we sit here in the sheds, I finally am able to. Long ago, before most of you engines were on Sodor, a little brown engine was heading down the bridge to collect some special cargo. Suddenly, one of the tracks began to fall apart. The little brown engine didn't notice this until he hit him on accident. With a rumble, one of the bridge supporters began to move out of its original position. And I guess you can say, it went downhill. So, what'd you think? I wouldn't believe that story in a million years. But secretly, Thomas was beginning to feel a bit nervous about the bridge. Just then, Sir Topham had arrived.
Ugh. I could have come here earlier, but Winston has broken down, and there were no other vehicles for me to drive to here.
Harold, other engines?
Anyway, there is to be a zoo party at Brenham Docks. James, you are to pull the zoo cars. Oh, sir, that's not fair. I'm an express engine and I'm bigger. That's enough.
Hooray! Ha-ha! Out of the way! Make way for James!
Give me a break.
Yeah! What was that? Yeah! Uh-oh, what's that? Yeah! Ah, the zoo cars, haha.
Hello, James. Are you gonna push the zoo cars from behind?
What? No. Whoa, you think tender engines would push? No, they pull. I know you're smarter than this, Philip. James switched tracks and went on the same line as the zoo cars. Shouldn't the animals be in cages and not open cars? Despite the open cars, the animals made it to the dock safely, and the zoo party was a great success. There were elephants, tigers, bears, monkeys, and hippos. James found it funny at first, but after an hour he began to feel tired. He was glad when he took the animals home. Finally, time for some rest. Because of how fast James was going, the bridge supporters became more loose until they fell off. James didn't even realize this. Here's James. Help me! James!
Don't worry, I've got this.
Somebody please help me!
Don't worry, James. I'm gonna switch tracks so I'm facing behind you. Then I can pull you off the bridge, okay?
Okay, but be quick! Hurry!
Jeez, calm down. Okay, I've got you.
Wheel turn by wheel turn, puff by puff, Gordon slowly dragged James off the bridge. Suddenly, like magic, James's tender decoupled and flew off the tracks. My tender!
It doesn't matter now. The only important thing is that you're okay.
James was now back on the rails, but as a tank engine, as the two went back to Tim of Sheds. Just in the nick of time. The engines cheered when Gordon and James rolled into Tim of Sheds together. I knew you could do it, Gordon!
Of course I could do it, James. After all, I am a big express engine.
A few minutes later, Sir Tom had arrived on Harold. They both saw everything.
I was at my office when I thought I heard the sound of rumbling. When I came to investigate, I was horrified to see James about to fall off the bridge. I was most proud of you, Gordon, when you helped James off the bridge, as that's what friends are for.
Gordon just beamed. Sir Topham Hatt then turned to James.
And, James.
Yes, sir?
Your tender received great damage when it fell, so I'm sorry to say, but you'll have to play tank engine for a couple of days.
James was paralyzed in shock. A couple days later, the bridge was rebuilt. It had more firm bridge supporters, so they wouldn't get loose anymore. However, James was still embarrassed to be seen without a tender.
Hey, look, Bert, it's the new tank engine.
Are you sure? It kinda looked like a tender engine at first.
Wait a sec, that's 'cause it is! It's James! I knew this would happen! Why?